Once again, April 15, 2014, I've got all my ingredients together for potting up, and I'm going to pot up at least the tomatoes and probably the cabbage, and we'll see how it goes from there. I think I can leave these peppers, we got 3 rows of peppers here. I think I can leave these peppers sit for a little while until they get the first real leaf. The tomatoes, they're getting out of hand, and I think that was a combination of 2 things. I think that these dividers, they need to be cut down a little bit so the light can spread out more evenly, so they don't have to shoot up to get above those to get to the light. And I think also I put some Miracle Grow in, and that was in with the seed starter mix, and that gave me a little bit of a shoot. But we're just about ready. I've got the pots here, and these are Walmart. You can get these practically any day of the week, I would hope. They come with their own tray on the bottom so you can water them, and I've got them filled with the Jiffy mix there. I poked a hole in a few of them so I can get ready to get started. I got the Jiffy mix, and it's mixed up with water, ready to go. I got my plant spikes, they're about ready to go, and a marker for marking the plant spikes, and also the milled sphagnum. So we're going to get started, and we're going to start potting these up. Okay, here we are. We got all the plant spikes labeled. We've got the Jiffy mix in the pots, and we're about ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the Indigo Rose, and I like this one right here. I'm just going to kind of cut in a little bit and see if we can sink this one down into the soil. I like to sink them down in to the point where they're up to the bottom leaves. There we go. That one's in, and we'll tag it. So basically that's the procedure. I'm going to use the spoon once again, and I'm going to come in. I want to get this one here. It's a bigger one. I don't know why I want it, but I do. And that smaller one needs to go back over here. Back down into the soil, into the potting mix, and pot it right up to the cotyledon. These are the cotyledon leaves right here. The first true leaves are just now starting to form. And just, you know, toss some of it in there. I like them so that they're just above the soil. And there we go. That's 2 of the Indigo Roses. So we're going to continue on here with the other tomatoes. Okay, there we are. They are now out of the tray where they were all together. I spooned them all out individually, and then we put them down into the 4-inch pots, and the 4-inch pots will be where they'll stay until they go out to the garden. With that, we still have to put the milled sphagnum on the top, and we'll show you the finished result. Here we are once again, and we have the milled sphagnum covering the top. And what I'm going to do is just come in and just lightly start to mist these down and plant this milled sphagnum in place here so that it doesn't move. And you really have to, as I was mentioning in an earlier edition here, you've got to start out easy, because you'll spray the milled sphagnum right off, and you get the milled sphagnum all over the plants. Once I get the milled sphagnum so that it's planted down there to the point where I can actually start spraying hard, I can start spraying hard in the middle of the plant, and you pull your pieces off, and then that way you can get the milled sphagnum off the plants themselves. So with that, we're going to continue on with this, and hopefully you'll be able to see it once we get it onto the system.